Hello and welcome, you damn crooks. The name is Cavell, and welcome to Jak and Daxter. This is going to be my first, let's play number 1.5. I did attempt to do this before, but I kind of ran into some problems, and you don't really want to hear about that. So let's just create the save data again. Anytime now, buddy. All right. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jak, I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Okay, well, that all happened. So yeah, all we have to do is pretty much learn the controls here. Left stick to move around, right one to actually look. You know what? How about I just teach you guys this on the way?
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
All right, fine. I guess I'll teach him here.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Let me talk, please. Anyway, X to jump, square to punch, circle to do a little roundhouse. The triangle to pull up some goggles, which aren't really used for that much. Like, probably one thing in the whole game. Both R1 and L1 allow you to crouch. Moving while crouching will let you roll. Let's get these eggs. Beautiful eggs.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Okay, orbs. Okay, I just hope I don't get them confused with another collectible that we need, like I have been doing all the time before. Anyway, we have this.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
All right, let's get it. Okay, thank you. All right. Now I have these red boxes here. Try and punch them or...
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Jump and hit the punch button.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Can I talk? Thank you. You are not the player. I am. Anyway. Jump and hit the circle. Square button. We'll let you just pound down and jump on the... Screw it. One thing that I actually like to do is like to make a little uppercut. It's simple, just crouch and then, well, punch to make an uppercut. There's another interesting little uppercut that you can do too, which I think I'll show later.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
All right. Now, let's please move on. I want to go down here because I like the sand and the money. There are these. Okay, let me start over. Just break this, and you see that there are tiny little clusters, little green things. These are green eco. Collecting 50 small ones, or one big one the size of this blue one, to add an extra unit of health, up to 4. These blue ones don't actually add health. Collect it, and it'll increase your speed. Break open boxes, pretty much suck up green eco, blue eco, and orbs. Oh, there's a good example of a big green eco. Anyway, these have more purpose than just...
That's blue eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Thanks.
Notice how each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Samos, please. I already told Keira this, but...
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
that I was the player. Anyway, yeah. Anything that has this blue lightning bolts or other marks of indication, you do need blue eco to activate them. Try all you want, but it's just not going to work out. Trust me.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Okay, I never actually roll jumped into the frame like that. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, these will charge you up. Just run over, and we have our third cell.
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Yes. Anyway, let's get moving. You can actually double jump if you... Well, it's simple. Just tap jump twice in the air. Anyway, let's...
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Samos. Watashi wa player desu. Oh, right. I never actually explained those. High jump, you can just do that while crouching. You can also do a roll jump.
Jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Okay. I should probably just shut up. Stop trying to get ahead of the actual game. Daxter's so strong! Here we have a little pad that allows us to just go down. Alternatively, you can just flatten your face right at the end, but I don't really feel like it. Anyway, is it button pressing time? Yes, it is. You don't really need to just pound down on it. Just stepping on it works. Anyway, Green Sage's hut. Green Sage's hut. Oh man, there's such a huge variety. I don't know which one to choose. This one.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Dang, that's quite a voice to have. Ooh. Nice plan. I'll get to that later. Maybe. Anyway, I would just want to go down, and I want to talk to someone first. Did I accidentally say stalk?
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Maybe we will. However, I just want to go here to Sandover Village. And not fall into the water. Trust me, that's not a good idea. Here's the reason of the not a good idea.
See the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
Yeah. Not a good idea to just swim. You can swim, but just be careful where you do it. Anyway, let's just break into this guy's house. Talk to me!
Oh, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Uh-huh. Okay. What is this? Is this contraband? Have you betrayed the Sandover people?
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Okay, yeah. We'll have that. Let's talk to you. Who are you?
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
All right. Let's go this way first. Because why not? Who are you?
my muse.
Your what?
What?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Alrighty then. Let's just... What is that? Yes! More flies! Why am I getting so worked up over a fly? Anyway. Let's go talk to this lady. Wait a minute. Are you Mary? Mary Joanna?
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Okay. Let's just move on. I want to go over here.
What a weird-looking thing. I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Yeah, so this is a little cap. Go over to the nearest source of blue eco to open it up. It'll reveal a lot of orbs. A lot of beautiful orbs. Oh. Down, Jack. Anyway. We have this little farmer here. Talk to me.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Okay. I guess we can do that. Hey, buddy. Could you mind moving? Oh. Hey. Move. Anyway, you'll have to start punching them to get them to move. I don't think the later one. I think you only have to hit the first one. Pretty much just guide them from behind to the pin. Okay, I'm wrong. You have to do more than just the first one. All right, get moving. Now you're getting the idea. Get moving before I tenderize some beef. Would a yakko count as beef? Anyway. Let's get these guys moving. Hopefully I won't be doing this too much, but in my original attempt at doing an LP on this, I think I somehow managed to get one of these yakkos to go like 180 degrees or something. Not that interesting, but what do you want? No! Back!
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
All right.
Bringing the crops from the Junebug. Oh, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Now that we've got that out of the way, I have a few minutes left on my timer, so let's just go up here.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
All right, that's what I want to do. If I don't fall anyway. Let's just move over. And we have a fly. And we have
This
this.
must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
I don't have that kind of money. All right, let's just go for a swim. Anyway, like I said before, if you go into water deep enough, you could end up running into a lurker shark. Not good. Anyway, let's just stop over here. Next time on Jak and Daxter, let's go over through this little tunnelway. I will see you guys next time.